what's happening, road dogs and highway hounds? So, got that comment on the segregated witness. Me asking, I know it's adopted. Why ain't the price rising? And I'm just sitting here thinking about that. And it's like, this whole price rise here recently, I think has been the speculators coming into Litecoin anticipating a price rise when segregated witness is adopted. I think that's what all of the price action has been lately, and that's why I'm so disgruntled with the price rise, because it's a bunch of speculators. And speculators tend to come in, they're gamblers. And I love you, you know, whatever. I mean, do whatever you do, but so you got highs and lows, you know. It's like, yeah, price is up. Oh, the price is down. It sucks. Life's over. You know, I got to jump out a window or something. You know, I got to go home and tell the old lady. But it's just. But I mean, why isn't the price going through the roof right now? And I mean, just take a look around YouTube channels. People, there's, you know, I suppose there's a number of people, you know, buying their dope on the dark web or whatever, using Dash or Monero or whatever they're doing. But most people are either speculating or they are, sorry, I got a lift operator looking at me, or they're either speculating or they're buying old people like me and Nanomeister, the Bitcoin Meister, which I think he might be a speculator too, but who knows, whatever. But so the price move in Litecoin was from the speculators coming in. I mean, anybody can see that segregated witness is going to be adopted. Eventually, you know, you just don't know the drama that all plays out. And so when the speculator comes in, horn. So when the speculators come in, that is the price rise. You guys are here. You guys are in Litecoin. You pump the price up. You guys did the pump, anticipating the price rise of Litecoin. So what's going to happen now? I mean, are you know, Wall Street bankers getting the Wall Street Journal and reading, oh my gosh, Litecoin, the segregated witness is adopted. We should buy some. Man, I mean, people barely know what Bitcoin is, let alone segregated witness. And I mean, it's basically buying old people and speculators. So when the speculators realize, oh wow, segregated witness is coming in, and you get that pump action from all the speculators coming in and waiting for the big rise. I mean, I don't know if it's going to go up. I don't know if it's going to go down. I'm good either way. I'd rather see it go down, but you know, I mean, and that could happen. The price could go down because, you know, of the emotional highs and lows of the speculators who have come in now. I was talking with my homeboy and Andy, and he was saying I would buy more Litecoin if it was on Coinbase. So I think there's an element of of people out there that something like that kind of news, I think that's going to have more of an impact than segregated witness. I mean, do you really understand what segregated witness is? I mean, we're pretty much lay people around here, and I kind of get it, but that's why I've never really been that excited about it, because I'm sold on the concept of the gold-silver ratio in Bitcoin and Litecoin, and I think it's needed, and I can see logically the importance of it in the space, and that's why I'm in it, but the segregated witness thing, that's why I've never been excited about it, because you know what? I figure Bitcoin and Litecoin are going to be around, and if it's Bitcoin Unlimited or segregated witness, they probably both work. One may work better than the other, and it's kind of either this or that. It's not a big deal to me. So price for me is irrelevant. I mean, I think you're going to see more price action, upward price action with it coming onto Coinbase, which is a good thing. I don't like the price rises because I'm a buyer, and I'm always going to be a buyer. That's why I stick with the dollar cost averaging method. And do I want to sell my house for Litecoin? I would have to think real hard about it now, because the price is up and it's speculators that are in there, and I don't trust the emotional instability of the speculators. When it was at 380, it was very obvious to me that speculators were nowhere around it. Now I think speculators are all over it, and I think there's going to be a lot more volatility. I might keep some money on the side and wait for the price to tank, and then bam, buy in, at certain times like that. But anyhow, that's my feelings on it. I gotta go back to work here. I don't want more riding around talking to you guys. Adios, muchachos.